Hey YouTube, it's Jadalon. I know I've been saying I was going to do a video on another plant for my tank, but I've been super busy with work. But finally, I have the time to do it, so here we go. Now, on this piece of driftwood, right here on the ends, that is Java Fern. This smaller plant here is Anubias nana. This plant here is a type of Anubias. I'm not sure which variety it is. If anyone can give me an idea, that would be really great. Both these plants are beginner plants. They're really easy to care for. They're slow growing. And what most people do is they tie it onto driftwood or onto a rock or something. If you try to bury it into the substrate, the rhizome is going to melt and the whole thing is just going to rot. So that's something you want to avoid doing, which is why most people plant it by tying it onto, like I said, driftwood or a rock. They're both warm water plants. They prefer temperatures around 78 to 82. They both feed through the water column since their roots are hanging free or attached to whatever object you've attached them to. So that's how they take in their nutrients. Now, I dose my tank daily with CO2 booster, and I also use a plant fertilizer every week, and they seem to be doing well with that. Now, as far as propagation goes, I'm not sure about the Anubias. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, it does grow some type of spike like the Amazon sword. I could be wrong. Another way to propagate it, which is what I personally have done in the past, is I just cut the plant straight in half, and then you have two plants when you have a bigger plant. And with the Java Fern, what's going to happen is that on the backs of the leaves, there's going to be these little brown spots, and a lot of people who don't know, they're like, oh my god, my plant is dying. Well, it's not. I have an example here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but this is another plant that's growing off of this leaf that came from one of those brown spots. Usually there's multiple. This one doesn't have many. It just had a couple or whatever. And as you can see, here's the roots. This is what the roots on a Java Fern look like. They kind of look like pipe cleaners. And when you plant it, when you tie it to something, you're going to want to take these roots and maybe stick them in a crack in the rock or the driftwood that you're going to be using to place it on. But this is another whole plant right here. I can just nip that off and plant it, which I will be doing soon. Both these plants, I don't know if I've said it before, they like low to moderate lighting. Under higher lighting, they tend to collect algae because they are slow growing. Most slow growing plants under high light, they're going to collect algae. I don't have a problem with that, even though my tank is fairly highly lit because I have the amano shrimp and they eat any and all algae that would accumulate on the leaves. So there's a plug for amano shrimp. I do really like the amano shrimp. So like I said, they're both very easy beginner plants, and another great thing about them is that I plan to put them in my goldfish tank. Because their leaves are so thick, it doesn't appeal to the goldfish to try to take a bite out of them, basically. Like it does with the rotala and the wisteria that I have in that tank. I have a sword in that tank, and again, since the leaves are so thick, the goldfish doesn't really bother it. So actually I do have this one in the goldfish tank, and I'm going to get some more rocks. I have another rock in there. I'll just tie it on there, what I got from another plant. So that is my quick vid on Anubias and Java Fern. And like I said, if anyone could give me an ID on this Anubias here, I would really appreciate it, because I don't know which variety that is. So I hope to see you guys in my next video, and my next one will probably be on moneywort or some other similar plant in my tank. So see you in the next vid. Bye.